Maybe. Hi, everybody. That's my butt.
And only your butt?
I don't know, maybe. I didn't plan myself very well. What's up? Welcome. Where's the camera at?
You set it up.
Stevie wandering around the house. There it is. Hey, everybody. Welcome to RFS Community Night. Tonight we're going to be playing Mario Kart. Hi, Dana and Crystal. Hello, Jasmine. Vicky says hi, everybody. Hello. Hello. Yeah, Mario Kart it is. If you're looking for the friend request number, it's down in the description below. Otherwise, here we go. Put your glasses on, Dan. Yeah, where'd they go?
Did you just have a conversation with yourself?
No, Scott told me to come on with glasses.
Oh.
I'm going. What's
Good
up,
call,
Crystal?
Scott. Nothing. Nothing at all. Jess is here, hello friend, with her member for 40 months super chat. Have we really been doing that this long? That long? This? Hello friend. She says, it's time to go racing.
It is. Are you...
I discovered there's a new Yoshi motorcycle, and I'm gonna ride that.
I'm trying to ride my glasses, but I don't know where they're at. I had them.
Did you Dan them? Are they in the refrigerator?
Let me look.
Oh, Marianne forgot to charge her Switch. No, plug it in now.
Hurry. No.
Dan.
Oh man, I'm getting wider by the second.
Jess suggests that you put your glasses on to help you find your glasses.
I have my near glasses, but I'm looking for my far glasses. Oh, what a pain in the glass.
No, you did not.
Oh, there they are. They're actually on top of the red counter over here.
Oh, I didn't even see them. Right next to the camera you couldn't find?
They're in front of the camera here.
Good job.
Oh,
Sarah has to do an update.
We used to play Mario Kart all the time, and now we really only play it on like this nights.
On this night?
On these nights?
Yes. Like we here in our own house don't play it ever?
Right.
True. The room has been created, so feel free to join. It looks like Brittany's here. I don't know who anybody else's avatars are. Jess has green hair. She's here.
Dan, can you say happy birthday to me, please? Is it your birthday today? If it's your birthday, yeah. If not, then happy unbirthday. Or happy birthday, depending. Depending.
We'll give it another minute for everybody to join in. We got 6 people, so if you want to join.
Yeah.
Hurry.
Yeah, there's 40 people here. Some more people will hop in here in just a minute. Yes! Oh, great. Happy birthday. I hope you had great birthday day today. Today was a good day. It was windy as heck.
Oh, it's so windy.
It is so windy right now, I know, huh? It is super windy. We'll be here in just a couple minutes and then we'll do it. If you are a member, thank you so much. There is another members vlog that went up yesterday, maybe?
I didn't even watch it.
No, well, you lived it, so...
Fair enough.
Yeah, you can see the sad story of the fate of the edge of the cookie.
Oh.
That was sad.
It's all your fault. Yeah.
Where's your bright orange shoes, Dan? Oh, man. Why'd you have to pull that scab off? They're dead and gone now. When I went to...
Somewhere?
Where did I go to before Vegas? Wherever I flew to before Vegas, the day I left, as I was walking out the door, I threw them in the trash can.
You actually threw those away? You never throw anything away. You always tell me make them disappear.
Well, I threw it in the trash can like it was like shocking me. I was like, duh! And then I slammed the lid, and then I hopped in the car, and then like I tried to never think about them until like 2 nights ago, Sam, when I was digging through my phone for something, and I found the pictures of the kittens when they first showed up, and I told Crystal, I was like, oh, look, my orange shoes, remember?
You did,
I did. I was like, my orange shoes. So, yeah. Yeah.
Sophia is asking, how was Alcatraz? You know, it was better than I thought. Like, I did not think it was really going to be that interesting. Like, oh, we're going to go see an old jail. Cool. Really well done. Like, there's a whole tour. You go through the jail and you put on headphones and you have a little, it looks like an old Nokia phone, and you play the, like, audio of a tour, and it, like, tells you, okay, now walk through the next room and now go down this hallway, and, like, it's a self-guided tour, I guess.
Is it like one of those museums of tolerances where they give you a card of an inmate?
No.
No,
they do not.
You didn't get, like, Pablo Escobar or anything like that?
No, not at all. But yeah, one of my friends that was with me was like, oh my god, I'm so excited. She went to San Francisco on her honeymoon and ended up getting her car stuck in the sand on the beach because she thought that was a good idea. Remember Amanda's honeymoon?
Right.
She did that? So she didn't get to do a lot of the stuff they had planned, and she missed out on Alcatraz. And she was really excited, like the whole time. Oh my god, I'm so excited! We're going to Alcatraz. And I'm like, why are you excited to go to a jail? I'd recommend it. It was not cheap, for sure, not cheap, but very interesting.
Yeah.
Really cool to see.
What'd you get there? You got some shirts and stuff.
I got a shirt.
You got a shirt.
That's it. Yeah, I just got a shirt.
You didn't get arrested. It's not like a Renaissance fair where they like fake arrest you, throw you in jail.
No, not at all. But there is there's a solitary confinement cell you can go into, and we did walk into that, just completely.
That's
dark.
where you would ask to be, huh?
Please, could you just leave me alone? And then there's an actual like regular cell you can go into, and people were going in and like sitting down and taking pictures, and all I could think was, how many people have sat there and touched all those things? I'm not going into that cell. And then I felt bad because later in the day, Nanda was like, man, I'm really bummed they didn't have a cell, like an actual jail cell you could go in and take a picture of.
Yeah, there's no like
And I was
cardboard
like,
cut out of that.
there is. You didn't see that? Like, she just, I guess, passed right by it and didn't even notice. But
Interesting. Let's start a game.
That was pretty interesting. All right, we've got 7 people. We're starting. You guys can still join in at any time. It'll just not let you actually play until the next race.
Yeah, you can just play. You can just get on the next race. Sadly, Warrior Cat 101 says, I sadly can't join Mario Kart. I have no way of playing. Look, you should head over to the Walmart, hop on the
drop a few $100.
No. Hop on the Switch that's on display or at the Target and just play the one that's on display. You just like log on in because that's gonna have online features.
Don't
you just
have our new one.
I keep staring at the microphone like it's the camera.
We did these already. Yeah, because I remember the rubber duck. Right?
I don't know. That boat looks cool. That Disney cruise boat
I don't
looks.
remember this.
Look at the go to the left.
Cape.
No, these ones are clean right here. Look at Squeaky Clean Sprint. There could be a couple, honestly, that have come out since we played. I don't remember that one either. You better pick something.
We for sure did this. I want to do Koopa Cape. Are these? I don't. Brittany, when were these released?
Dude, there's so many tracks out now. There's so many tracks. Oh, I need to make an account.
Jess, who picked the same one I picked. Oh, come on. Oh, rubber ducky.
Oh,
All
that's
right.
fun.
We'll rubber ducky it.
I want the
I don't
volume
remember
up to
if
like
these were on here last time we played.
No. So I don't remember that. Oh, I'm gonna have to turn it down a little bit. I want to hear some sort of something. Let me know if the game. Oh wait, I gotta change the things.
Come on, Yoshi, don't fail me now. Whoa, we're driving in the sink.
Let me know if the
don't
game's
remember
too
this.
loud. I don't remember this one either. This one's new. There's been a couple new releases since we played. It's been ages.
I looked it up, like, when we were scheduling it, like, oh, are there new tracks coming out before we play? And there was not, but I did not think to look at when the last set of new tracks came out.
In Rollins, WY, what's that? West Kentucky?
New York? Oh, WY?
Yeah. Rawlins is in South Carolina. Rawlins, Carolina.
Raleigh.
Raleigh? Oh, then
That's
I don't know.
Not South
In
Carolina.
Rollins, WY, there is an old jail, and
That's
I
Maryland.
actually. Oh, shit. It is, isn't it? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Who said that? I'm sorry, Scott. There's an old jail, and I actually got to take my dog with me through the museum. Got a picture of her in a cell. Dang, the dog got the hookup treatment that Nanda wished she had at the jail.
Oh.
At the
I
jail.
felt so bad. I didn't realize, like, she didn't mention anything beforehand that that was something she wanted to do while we were there. And I felt bad that, like, I saw it and she didn't, and I didn't tell her.
Oh, that Goomba was sleeping. That was so cute.
It's so useless.
So, Dan, what's up with the Penguins? I know, we played 40 minutes of hockey last night and then just didn't.
Sorry, Jess. Oh.
This is cool. Little Mohawk
I'm
Dan
liking
fish
this.
guy. This is fun. I like this Katamari Damacy looking
Katamari,
track. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. If you guys haven't played Katamari Damacy, I think it's like $5 at the Switch store. Oh my gosh, it's the best. It's probably
So
one of
much fun.
it's probably Crystal's favorite game.
It is. The controls take a bit to get used to, but
You've been playing that game for over a decade.
yeah, you showed it to me and I was like, oh my god, what is this?
Yeah, I got it one day when we lived in our
So
apartment.
good.
I was like, this is crazy. Dan, why did you put ketchup on cold rice? It just tastes like, I don't know.
That's
There's
how Dan eats his rice.
There's something about the way it just tastes in your mouth that feels good. It's like cold and like refreshing. I don't know. It
So
feels
gross.
good, and it must be something from like, I don't know, a crazy brain, but it just feels good in my mouth. Like I didn't even like cut up a piece of chicken on it or anything.
You have chicken too, don't
I
you?
did, and I forgot about it till now.
Man, I sucked.
I had a long day. You guys made it much better. Oh, thanks.
Yay.
And now you can have an even longer day with us. Oh, it's a long, tiring day. Oh, yeah. Tiring days suck. Survey says Dance 23, me with Switch was someone else.
Alright, I'm going for Koopa Cape again.
For what time?
Oh,
What?
the SIRI was speaking up.
Nikki was grossed out by your chocolate-covered gummy bears.
Oh, that's right. I was going to ask you about that. Nikki, what is it about the chocolate-covered gummy bears that are gross? When I was growing up and I'd go to like Penguin's Yogurt, it was like the Froyo place. I would for some reason get chocolate and get gummy bears as my toppings, and they would turn so hard
Yeah,
in there.
gummy bears and ice cream's a bad
chew on
idea.
them. I know, huh? But I would do that. Tomorrow's new phone day. All right, that's right. It's new phone day for Jess.
Whenever I have extra melted chocolate, I always ask Dan, what do you want dipped in chocolate? And he'll dig through the candy dish or
Yeah.
like chips or
Yeah,
whatever, and we'll just try dipping things in
I
chocolate.
ate all of that stuff that was on there though. It's gone. It was gone yesterday.
Yeah, you ate a lot of it quick.
They look like they would be too sweet for me. No, it's like a perfect combination of chocolate and high fructose corn syrup. It's perfect. Wow, this one's cool too. It's so stimulating. I love how stimulating it is on the TV. I was laughing when I got a shout out. I know you were right there on the screen. How does the sound for tonight? Are we good? And versus the volume of the Grace. If you're just joining us, hello, welcome to Mario Kart Night. You can find our Nintendo Switch code if you're not already friends with us, but most people are, in the comments below. Crystal's got this cool looking Yoshi cart that must be new.
I saw there was some sort of update, and someone posted it, I think probably on Reddit, because that's where I go, that this was a new car that was available, and so I had to try it.
What are chip? Oh, that's right. Katie brought us chippers, but they didn't make it back to California because they were like still small brand style where it was like you need to eat these, but they were like chocolate covered chips, potato chips, or biscuits for you, Marianne.
No, biscuits or cookies.
Oh shit.
Good try, though.
What's okay?
Chips or french fries.
Oh,
I don't know what they call potato chips.
potato chips. They were really good.
I mean, technically
That-
french fries are potato chips, right?
That is something that Jess and I, like, we ate them at the hotel room that first night. Everybody got some, though. Like, we shared it, like, with Al, and I think everybody, like, we passed them around. But that was the thing that we did dig out of all the snacks that everybody brought us. We dug that out. I lost connection again. Oh, that's such a pain in the butt.
Man, consistently.
Launches tomorrow and Friday. I'm waiting for the next SpaceX launch. Excuse me. I'm waiting for the next Starbase launch. I have my plushie. That's in Blake's room. I have my Starbase plushie, and I'm just waiting for the next launch for that. That's what makes me excited. I'm also proud of the Falcon 9s for going up and down a lot. I'll always be excited to see a rocket land back on its landing pad rather than flop to the ocean. I think that's like a big flex of the future. Potato chips are crisps. Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
See you later. I got a bullet.
Katie said if she was gonna go to Vid, oh wait, I'll just read what she said. I would bring them for you, Crystal, but I don't think I'm making it. But they're so good. I don't think Crystal would try one, but I don't think that's not her.
No, I like my chocolate to be chocolatey. I
That's-
don't want chips in it.
That's not her combo. Although one time Terry bought this ice cream and it had chips in it, and it was good. It was pretty good. It was actually crunchy and not soggy. I swore they were gonna be soggy and they weren't. So, you know. Yeah, potato chips in other parts of the world are called crisps, which Lily CK, I dig that word. I would rather be like, you want a bag of crisps rather than chips.
I don't like
crisps.
it. It's hard to say. Crisps.
Growing up, it was just
Like I'm
like
calling a
past.
cat?
Growing up, it was past the Doritos.
Ew.
Were you ever into Doritos even as a kid? Like
Never.
back in the 90s when it was way cool to have Doritos?
Never. My brother always loved them, and my mom would buy them for him, and just the smell of them absolutely makes me sick.
Did you ever buy bubble tape?
I was never really big on gum.
No.
Like, maybe at some point when I was a kid I had some, but I don't remember.
I really liked bubble yum for a while. I loved the way it, like, just mushed in my mouth. I sucked at bubbles.
I don't like the feeling of chewing something that I'm then not gonna swallow, and the fact that, like, you don't chew gum with your mouth closed, so then you're just like, just chomping with your mouth open.
How come, like, you look like all like durr?
Because that's what people look like when they chew gum. It's gross. And then you can see the gum in people's mouths. Ugh, I hate watching people chew gum. It's a pet peeve of mine.
Reese's has dipped animal cookies. I'm gonna have to try that. Maybe that's you that keeps saying it, Wolfie W, or somebody else said it, which would be two different people now that have said it if it wasn't you twice over the last couple streams. But I've seen it mentioned, if it wasn't you, in the chat a bunch. Okay, twice. But
a bunch twice.
A bunch twice. I should check it out next time I was at the store. I was just there and I took a picture of the candy aisle actually, but I don't think I saw them there. I took a picture of the candy aisle because
you love me.
I was showing to Crystal.
That's how you earn my love. You go to the store and send me pictures of the candy section.
I mean, I didn't buy anything.
But you gave me the option.
Yeah, it's kind of like seeing the pets at the pet store. Here, I took a picture of the M&M rack and the Milky Way Three Musketeers rack. There was no Reese's there. The Reese's had its own little kiosk, or its own little thing by the register than the M&M's one did.
Get away from me with your bananas.
Hannah says, I chew gum with my mouth closed.
Well, good. Then you don't disgust me when you chew gum.
You guys need to try Coffee Crisp. It's like Kit Kat, but more wafer and coffee chocolate. I don't drink coffee.
We've tried that, and I like neither coffee nor wafers, so it's not my jam.
Sophia, I do like that. I don't like coffee in real life, or like I don't like coffee like in liquid form, but in solid form, I do like that. I do like that flavor and that taste in my mouth. One time, I don't know where I was at. I had to have been not in California. I got these like cocoa beans that were like chocolate beans, like before they smushed them up into coffee. I don't know how that works, but before they turn them into coffee or a K-cup. And they were chocolate dipped like pre-coffee beans, and they were really good. Steve's here. What a time to walk in at. Hannah says, Loki the Siberian, hey bud. Steve said, Dan talking about the taste in his mouth. Yeah.
Why do you sound Canadian when you start talking to and about?
I was reading it in Steve font. I was trying to read it in Steve font. Yeah, I was just talking about how I don't like coffee, but I like the coffee beans when they're dipped in chocolate. I like just about everything that's dipped in chocolate.
You do.
Is Jess playing?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Jess. So Katie sent me a picture last night of some Nutter Butters, which I guess they make Nutter Butters in extra large last night. And then we were talking about how it's been 7 years. I guess it should be longer, but I guess not. But it's been 7 years since Katie's been hanging around. She's now moved on from us to Alice Cooper.
Hey, guess who won?
Is it you?
No.
I like that. Is it Brittany? I like that Yoshi thing. I don't like how they cuddle cloned it on a motorcycle, but like I do like the Yoshi. I do like the Yoshi thing. You should pick the other one. You should pick the Daisy. You should pick the Cruise one. Holy cow! 7 years. That's so crazy. Jess says, I know, right? Speaking of candy, we did freeze-dry Jolly Ranchers. Oh my gosh. Do you have Skittles, the canceled ones? Do you have any freeze-dried ones of those? Because I forget that, like, I haven't tried any freeze-dried anything.
I saw a bunch when I was in San Francisco, but it's so expensive. It was like $10 for 7 gummy worms.
Yeah, well, that's because the machine costs as much as Johnny 5.
Right,
and then you have to run it for 14 days to make a handful of blueberries.
Worth it.
I know, right?
Actually, I don't know because I've never had any. I couldn't bring myself to buy any. It was too expensive.
The power grid at her house is just flexing. She's all like, all right, snozberries. Look at them.
Meanwhile, the neighbor's lights are all
yeah, 800 hours later. I am excited, though, Jess. I have not tried any freeze-dry anything. We'll vlog it. I need to go to the local candy store here and get some freeze-dried candies. I don't even know where I'd get them out here.
I bet there's some at Rocket Fizz.
Or on the Thursday market. Is that tomorrow?
Maybe. It is tomorrow.
We should go there.
Blake wanted me to go because he wants pita and hummus.
Isn't it date night tomorrow?
It is.
We should go. We could go there after work and then...
And then?
I don't know. I don't want to buy any freeze-dry stuff. I only want to eat Jess's freeze-dry stuff. Just like I don't eat anybody else's Reubens. Well, we made them here once on the show. But like, I don't eat anybody else's Reubens. I only eat them when I like go see Jess. Thus, she asked like, "What do you want like when you come out for pumpkin carving?" Besides somebody to carve my pumpkins.
Do you need to take your Dremel?
I don't think so. Jess has got some Dremel tools. I don't really like want to fly with it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I don't want to pull it out. And they're gonna be like, "What's that?" And I'm gonna get all scared and be like, "Oh, it's my personal massager." And then
Is that what you would say?
I may. You know what? I don't know under pressure. I don't know.
Marianne just passed me.
I know. Low battery, Marianne passed you.
Oh.
That Switch is trying to get out of low battery mode and still ahead of you. The Reubens are the best I've ever had. Yeah, right. So how am I supposed to like get a Reuben anywhere else? The nearest candy store is at the mall near work. Oh yeah, huh? I guess our mall might have a candy stand. I don't know what's in our mall anymore. It's all stuff for not me.
Yeah, last time we were there, it was quite disappointing. I was like, oh, I'm not like a poor kid who works here who can't afford anything. I'm gonna buy new things that I want, and I found literally nothing.
Katie says, that also means 7 years from the pizza stream. Oh my gosh, where I let you guys try to pick my topping of pizza. I think Crystal was out of town that day.
Probably.
Oh yeah. Are freeze-dry Skittle candies like Whoppers? From what I've seen, it looks like they would be. You know what? That's a great way to describe it. I think...
Alright, Brittany took first place, followed by Sarah B, followed by me, Jess, Corinne, and Marianne.
Good job. If you're just joining us, you can hop on in and play right now. A new round starting. So I haven't had them, but like the way they crunch and the way they look, I think that's probably like a good explanation there, Wilton. Wilton says, we just had homemade pizza for dinner and we're stuffed. Homemade pizza is just lazy spaghetti. It's like instead of taking it and make it into little things, you just like...
I was actually thinking I really want to do homemade air fryer pizza again.
Yeah?
Yeah, I thought it was really good.
We could do that.
For my birthday last year.
Yeah, that was fun. You want to do that right now?
Well, no, we don't have the ingredients.
Oh, it'd be a lot cooler if you did.
It would.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did. My brother just made pastrami, just said. Ooh, will it last until I get there? Nikki with the super chat, thank you so much. I might be a little late to the live stream Saturday. Going to Six Flags Fright Fest.
It's fun.
Nice. Enjoy that. Enjoy that standing in, like, not standing in line, but like enjoy like being there with everybody. Wait, Nikki, I need to know. Hold on. I don't need to know as bad as I need a sip real quick. Hold on.
Sorry, Mooch.
Okay, so I need to know. Are you gonna buy one of those "Don't Scare Me" flasher things that go around your neck? They're like $25 or something, or $20. Yeah.
You have to pay money for people not to scare you?
Yeah, and it splashes around your neck, and it's like, "Don't scare me," and then they like walk up to you, and they're just like, "Oh," and they go on. They feel so dejected. But I need to know, Nikki. Are you a what now? Yeah. So it's like a "Don't Scare Me." It's like a "Don't Scare Me" tag. They have them. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, sorry. I just like shocked the thing.
Oh.
Hit the gas. You can keep going. It'll come back.
I can't do anything.
I shocked the... There it goes. It'll come back to the screen. I shocked the computer because that's the way it's been this last couple weeks.
You need to get the humidifier out.
Yeah. Hey, let me reboot it.
Oh.
Sorry. It'll come back to life.
I'm losing and it's all your fault.
It's okay. There it goes.
I'm not really losing. I'm in third place apparently. Now I'm losing. Brittany just came out of nowhere out of the ceiling. Ooh, I'm in first. Which means I only get coins and bananas. Out of here. Who's Waluigi anyway? Sarah B. Nobody likes Waluigi.
Okay. So check this out. So you see this thing here. Apparently, okay, this one's for Knott's Berry Farm. It's $14.99. You wear it around your neck. It lights up, and then they don't scare you. Disney has one too.
I mean, I guess I don't expect them to give it out for free, but like you have to pay $15 to have a lesser experience, so that you don't like get freaked out.
Yeah, Disneyland's got one too that looked cooler. It was like.
Yeah, is it something that looks cool, or is it just the?
The Disneyland. What's the Disneyland called? Like Boo Fest, Boo Words. What's the Disneyland one called? Disneyland Fright Fest?
No, that's Six Flags.
Spooky Past, Spooky Halloween.
Just put in Halloween.
Let's hear that. I only see the one for the Knott's Berry Farm. I don't see the Disneyland one. It was California Adventure. No, I can't find the Disneyland one. The Disneyland one was the one that was it was like green and it looked like Boo. Who's the I'm gonna get in so much trouble from Jess. Who's the ghost in the Skellington movie? The Captain Boo ghost, Booey ghost, Boo-hoo.
The dog?
No, the dog's zero. The ghost. It's
never seen the movie.
Couldn't
tell you.
It's a boo. It's a green goo thing. Oogie. There it is. Thank you, Jess. I think it was a oogie around your neck, and that was it. But okay. So anyway, yeah. So apparently that's what happened. Like you can get those to not be scared after you've paid a lot of money to go to be scared, right?
Yes.
It looks cool though. Like I like to see the people running around. They're all sliding on their knees and all these sparks. I love sparks for some reason. I'm very much attracted to sparks, especially when I'm watching auto racing and the cars bottom out and the sparks go. If the sparks bounce more than 3 times,
yeah,
it's so cool. It's so rewarding. It glows.
Huh. I didn't know that was your thing.
Yeah, I'm a little Lisa Left Eye Lopez with the fire thing, but not really so much fire. It's just that bright light, you know.
Brittany wants to know if you're gonna race today, Dan.
Yeah, I'll probably race one. I mean,
I'll make you do the next round because my hands.
Universal Studio does Halloween Horror Nights. Yes. Actually, I know people that are there now.
I've never been to any of them. We did go to Legoland near Halloween time and we got like special Lego brick things.
That was during the day. This is, we've never been to the after dark events where they close it down and then you go there and everybody's all in like full commitment makeup. Like they look all good and stuff. It looks insane. Just Oogie Boogie, Oogie Boogie, Oogie Boogie. Okay, I won't forget now. Oogie Boogie. Yes. Have you? I've been kind of like I've never been to like a paid haunted house really, or like a professional haunted house. Just the ones in the neighborhood. I haven't been on the wagon. Have you been on the wagon where they take you around through the corn mazes and stuff?
No, I don't think we have corn mazes around here.
That's
not
just
like
on TV. I bet Jess. Did you hop on the back of the, like it was a tractor, like an old tractor with like the 2 small little wheels in the front, like the tractor cows from Kart, and that moved over. Did you have one that pulled you and you sat on there while you went around and were entertained by the folk?
By the folk? By the farm folk?
Oh my gosh. Is that what happened? Okay, hold on. I have to read. It's Universal Studio that does a Halloween Horror Nights. Oh, I get them so confused because we have one at Six Flags right up the street here. We have one
right up the street, 45
minutes away. I know, Taylor messaged me. She's like, I'm going to be there tomorrow. And I'm like, okay, it's still far away. And I can't go to the Horror Nights. That's like crazy ticket prices. I don't even know if that's available. I think they're all sold out every night. The maximum occupancy. Okay. Yeah, so anyway, so there's one at Disneyland, there's one at Universal, there's one at Magic Mountain, and there's one at Knott's Berry Farm. So they're crazy. We have a couple videos of Don cutting metal and his brothers at his brothers. Yes, and the sparks are so crazy. They hit the ceiling. I know how it's that garage that they work in. I would just be mesmerized by the sparks in there. Haunted hayride. Yeah, like a haunted hayride. Not of hay.
I feel like that's a Midwesty thing.
Right. The haunted drive-by is here.
Right?
I'd buy a Nobu necklace just to see the people look at me and feel dejected. Just kidding. Oh no, you're right, because the I saw where like the person was at the whatever place and had the "Don't Scare Me" on, and the dude comes up to him and you can just see he's like, "Ah!" And then he goes and he like thrillers away or whatever whatever dance he's doing, and so then he's like not stoked at all. But there's one I don't know why it didn't just autofill. I saw it was green, it looked like Oogie Boogie, and it looked rad for your $15. Imagine that. Imagine me having a restaurant, Crystal, and then it's like super packed, and then like you show up and then you pay money not to eat. You know?
You pay money not to eat.
Yeah, you pay like
right?
for $14.95. I won't feed you. It's like, but what are you doing here?
Yeah, why don't you just go on a different night? Sarah says we need more people playing. It's not as fun with only 6 people, right?
Aw.
It is more fun when there's a full room.
Yeah, you know what? And also, we haven't done Mario Kart in a lot of months, so people come around. There's a lot of people watching. If you have a Switch, dust it off, plug it in, and come play. Hey, Sarah, are you going to be at Novi this year at SnowdogCon 23? This is going to be the craziest one yet. Everything's going to be off the chain. Except for the dogs.
Okay, boo.
Wait a minute, except for the dogs. The dogs will definitely be on leash. The dogs will be on leash. I don't want Sarah staring daggers through me.
Rude, I was in the air.
You can do it.
Just trying to catch Brittany. Come on, shrooms.
I know, why are you so good in this? Shouldn't you be in a weed cocoon by now?
She said she just woke up, too.
Why are you winning?
I've been functional most of the day, and I'm still not good at this.
Sarah Benson says, I've done a haunted maze before. I have not. And Courtney says, I'm back and my screen ain't blurry no more. Nice. Like he said, I had a Six Flags season pass. Oh, I used to have one. Show up, they'd take your photo, and they put it on like a Costco card. You get all these vouchers. Husky Mom Brodico says, I've been on a haunted hayride and corn maze, and we are also, our local car wash does a haunted car wash. I heard that for the first time the other day. I heard that one of the car washes was doing a haunted car wash, and I'm like, that is the most genius idea ever to get people to go through your LED car wash. Or I hope they wash your car at the same time. I'm not really sure. But I've not done that yet.
We should go, like, visit Jason or Jess in October sometime. Oh, you're gonna be there in October.
I'll be there, yeah.
Is there a haunted maze?
You know what? I'll ask her. That's a good question. And then, but it was, like I said, the coolest feeling of Halloween when the trick-or-treaters were around and how that's like families and neighborhoods, and it felt so on TV
right.
trick-or-treaty. Oh, it was so cool. So at least I'll have that.
We don't get that vibe.
At least I'll have that feeling no matter what. So that'll be fun.
There was the one neighborhood we took Blake to one year, the one that had the like, it wasn't a haunted house, but like the garage was all like done up and stuff.
The whole street was full of that fog.
Yes.
They like fogged the whole street.
It was one of those streets where like everybody buys in and like participates.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. But I am happy to like be able to go back there and like that was something that like this there's like a certain smell or a sensory thing from that one time I went there to carving pumpkins that I'm happy to like be a part of. I don't know if it's just the chilly weather or the smell of the pumpkins or I don't know.
Jess said something, but I'm not close.
Oh, I gotta read it. Why can't it? I'll read it in her voice. Hold on. Okay. Hannah says, I've been awake all day. Functional, different story. Sam says, I don't have my Switch hooked up to my bedroom TV. Maybe next time I'll hook it up to my room. Yes, please do that.
It has its own TV. You could just play it.
Right. Yeah. Oh, that's right, huh? Wilton says, the haunts at Fort Fright in Mackinac City were really cool. But We were not. We were told not to film in them. Yes, they get really mad if you do that. They get really mad. I was at Universal Studios and we went through some sort of fright theme. That's right. We went through some sort of like they're gonna scare you theme. And I had my camera and I was running through, and the guy was like,
"Were you like me and you?"
Maybe Blake and all of me, you, Jason, Blake, Patty. We went through some sort of like experience thing at Universal. We went to Universal Studios. Do you remember going to Universal Studios?
I do. I remember the mummy ride and the air blew on our feet. That was weird.
They were like mad. Okay. Jess says, there is a haunted trail ride, but if you came to visit, we would meet up with Steve and go to Cedar Point and do their haunted houses. Yeah, like that's like the real haunted house. Brady said, I'm still wiping the sleep from my eyes with your pen. Steve says, ooh, Cedar Point, Hollow Weekends. Husky Mom Bronico says about the car wash. They do wash it. It's $20. I just got a flyer today. Nuh-uh. Can I see? Do you have the flyer? Can you send me a picture of the flyer? Sarah says, yes, Dan, I will be at the No My Pexa Expo on Saturday. Yay!
Yay!
Where is Blake? Blake's at his mama's house. What time is it? He's probably... Today's Thursday.
No.
Today's Wednesday.
Yes.
He's probably doing schoolwork stuff. He was working on the app for the college campus. He was working on the app, and they were...
Oh, it's so cool. He's like designing an app for the students to use.
Yeah.
It's really neat.
Yep. You can see like the map of the campus, and you can like put in your class schedule and stuff.
It'll show you pictures of the building.
Yeah.
Really handy if you're like a first-year student that doesn't know where anything is.
Yeah, so he's been working on that project that's for school and stuff.
With his science club.
With his science club.
Oh, I fell down.
FunkyCon 2008 says... FunkyCon 2008 still alive says, hi, hello, happy Wednesday. I guess we just established it's not Thursday.
We did.
Nikki says, there's a haunted house hayride about 8 miles and 14 minutes away from me that I went to back in 2019. They have, the haunted house comes out here. Remember the one year, like last year, it was like adult haunted house themed, and it was out over there by the fairgrounds, and it showed up like the circus.
They had, I don't know if it was the same one, but they had one of those at Jason's house when I went out there.
Or it was like traveling.
Yeah.
Yeah, so something does come around. I don't know if something comes around now because I'm so out of touch with like the world. That there could be one. I didn't see anything in the plot.
It's not in your house, you don't know?
If it's not in my house, I don't know. FunkyCon 2008 still alive says, it's Thursday for me. Oh, nice. Where are you at? Wilton says, Jess, we just found out there's a haunted trail every week in October in Wolverine called The Swamp. If you ever wanted to check it out, it's closer than Cedar Point. The Swamp.
Hey, guess who won?
Oh, you're in
Brittany,
Australia. Fantastic.
Congratulations. I got second place, followed by Marianne, Sarah, Sarah B, and Corinne.
Good job.
It's your turn.
All right, I'll play. Wow, this thing's so hot.
Sorry, my hands are warm. Now my knuckles are all stiff.
I was going to go switch the camera around for a minute so you could see us big, but last time I did that, I just shocked the monkey, and then it took a minute for it to come back. So hello, Tiny, in the corner. We got cats spread around here everywhere. Maybe in a little while we'll give cats some treats. Alright, y'all can hop in if you want to.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna approve your things.
Okay.
Oh, that prison looks almost exactly like Alcatraz, the prison cell.
I know, they're all the same. They're all just kind
There's
of...
Scott's dog in the prison cell.
They're all kind of just kicking it.
That one's on RFS Cats if you guys want to check it out on Facebook. And Brittany says, how I'm playing during the moving apartments. You aren't done moving yet?
Oh, nice. That works. I like your Galaxy controller.
Did you just start moving? I don't know. So when we came back and hadn't streamed for like 2 months, so many people were in the process of or about to or just finishing moving. I can't keep track of who moved when.
It happens at the end of the year. Yeah, so Brittany did move from a house to a house that's got better lighting. And then, you know that move-in phase where like everything's just in a pile?
Yes.
kind of like Terry.
And I just want to hurry up and organize everything right away.
I video chatted with Terry yesterday. Was that yesterday? Yeah.
Yes.
I video chatted with Terry yesterday when she was getting all her stuff all dialed in her house. She was walking back from the store with some super glue to fix the little handle on her dryer. But, you know, Terry, she's going to scrub that thing from one end to the other.
Absolutely.
It's going to get all...
She already has been.
It's going to be all terried out with all her stuff.
I sent her a care package from Amazon. I sent her a small set, like a 4-piece place setting of dishes, because when I talked to her on the phone the other day, she told me she ate her dinner out of a mixing bowl because she had no bowls.
I actually made a hand sandwich with my hands.
Yeah, I sent her some plates and bowls.
Yeah, no, she was so excited to like just have her own little place. And
Sarah Jameson says she has PTO left, Dan. She could possibly be convinced to take Friday off.
Hey, I don't think it starts until like 2 o'clock on Friday. 2:30 on Friday. But yes.
Does that mean I get to sleep in? Or are you early risers going to be all, hurry up and wake up and let's do things?
No, you just come whenever you want to come. So you can sleep in all the days.
Does the hotel offer breakfast?
Yes, and it's the good breakfast.
I was
too.
very much convinced to get up early in San Francisco because the hotel had amazing breakfast. And I was telling my brother about this, and he's like, yeah, bro, most hotels have good breakfast. Maybe I just don't stay in hotels often enough or don't make it down early enough for breakfast. But this place had a straight omelet bar that, like, you walk up and you tell them, I want an omelet. What do you want on it? And you, like, pick your ingredients like it's Subway, and they cook you up an omelet, and they had, like, sausage and bacon and stuff there, and they make you a whole plate. And then there was also bagels that you could run through the bagel thing. There were no pancakes or waffles, though. I was a little disappointed by that. But there were muffins and yogurt, and there was, like, a soda dispenser, but just for milk, and it was ice-cold milk. Oh my god, I've never experienced such a thing. I had lots of milk. It was really good.
You will be happy with this hotel's breakfast. They do have a legitimate eating area.
I'm all about full spread breakfast. I will sit there and just gorge myself for an hour.
Okay, well you can do that, and then it's all inside the same hotel, so you just like walk up the little aisle area. Perfect. And you're there. So
nobody come watch me at breakfast because I'm just gonna put like a beanie on because I don't get up early enough to like do my hair.
They're long days, so you just get up when you wake up and then just come down there when you come down there. Here's the thing though, it's 3 hours later there.
Right, so it's like I'm getting up at 6 a.m.
Right, right. Dang. It'll be just fine. But yeah, you can just do whatever because you don't have to like wait for transportation or anything.
Right. Jess is laughing at early risers. I don't know. Dan's always up at like 5 or 6 in the morning. I wake up and he's done 10 things already. Jess said we get there when we get there. That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, Jess and I usually get up early and we're get up and we're there and stuff, and then everybody rolls in. Midday is usually when it's the funnest and stuff, and it gets going.
Jess says there's a 6 in the morning. Yeah, Dan and Mooch will tell you all about it. Mooch likes to wake me up at 6 in the morning sometimes. Yep. 2 nights ago, he had such a bad night. He woke me up like 5 times. I was so mad at him.
Aww,
Last night he slept well through the night, though. He snuggled up next to me.
It's been a hard couple days for Mooch.
He's been a little grumpy lately. He's been struggling.
Kitty says, I met up with Jess multiple times at breakfast. Me too! Oh, wait, was I there? I was there at least one time when you guys were eating breakfast.
Brittany says she finished moving to the new place on Sunday, did the walkthrough Monday. Her stuff is in boxes still. I love, like, the potential when you move into a new place, and I've only done it... I mean, I lived in the same house since I was 4 years old until I was 16, and then we moved in here. And my bedroom was way huger, so I was able to go buy a couch, and that was so fun. And then I moved in with you and I got an apartment, and we lived there for a year, and then we moved back in here, and then my mom moved out, and it was like spread out in the whole house. But the potential of like, here's all my stuff, and now I can arrange it in a new way and buy new things to fill new spaces. I love that.
Why don't we recapture the magic? You know how people renew their vows?
Right.
Why don't
pack all our stuff in boxes?
Yep. We'll take everything in boxes. We'll stick it outside, and then we'll move it back in.
We're sort of doing that with the bedroom now. I don't know if it's on camera. If you can see the blue cabinet that has all of our bedroom artwork stacked up on top of it. All of the decorations from the bedroom are in a box at the other end, like, of the bed. The bookshelf and dresser are still there, but we are planning to finish sanding the ceiling this weekend, and then hopefully start painting the ceiling. and then we'll paint the room, and then I get to redecorate, and I'm going to collect all the artwork from the house and decide what's going to go in the bedroom, and so that's kind of the same thing.
I have not vlogged about our paintings in the vlog that I've been doing, the members vlog,
No.
but there's vertical video from weeks ago when we first started it where I was like, oh, it's a good idea to scrape the roof. And then I'm like halfway through it, then I'm like three-quarters of the way through it, and it's me in videos, and I'm all like full of like the ceiling, like it's all
God,
in my
it was
hair.
so everywhere.
Yes, I made vertical videos of like the process of it, and I was waiting for us to finish it to like put it together. But there's
been months.
plenty of videos of me with all that, like the roof muddied, and it's all over my face, and it's all.
Since we started, there have been multiple concerts. I was sick
You
for
were
2 weeks.
sick.
Like, there's so many reasons why it's taken so long, and we were just gonna knock it out in a weekend. And then Dan thought, I'm just gonna scrape the ceiling. It'll be quick. I can do it in a couple hours, which was not true. Not quick. And I was talking to Terry about it and trying to describe. So you have to wet the popcorn ceiling, and then you scrape it off. And we got this tool that's a scraper on a handle, and it has things on it so you can attach like a shopping bag, a grocery bag to it. But it needs to be like 6 inches deeper, because you have to go really slow, or it just kind of flings everywhere.
And it gets heavy when the bag fills up.
Yes.
It was fine.
And because it's wet, it's basically like you're flinging spitballs everywhere. And so the whole room, and we had tarps over the furniture and
I did
everything.
it for hours.
You did it for so long.
And it was weird because I did it and I looked up and it was like strenuous, but like I was, I don't know, happy. I don't know. Like I just listened to my podcast
It's
and
satisfying to get rid of the ceiling, the popcorn ceiling.
I just did it. And it was
so
fine.
Once we scraped it all off, we realized where the drywall and the ceiling meets and it was mudded together, it was really poorly done.
It was poorly done because they popcorned over it, so really who cares?
Yeah, it doesn't have to
Not
look pretty.
poorly done. It was done to the minimal that it needed to be done for it to go to the next thing.
Yes.
Like that's I would have done it that way as well.
But worse than if it hadn't been done at all.
Whoa.
Because if it hadn't been done at all, it would just be a seam. But instead, it was like 6 to 8 inches wide of like pock marks, like little holes in the ceiling. So I had to go up there and putty it, which was a two different weekend, not consecutive weekend project. And because you scraped all that stuff off, there's like dust on the ceiling, so the putty doesn't want to stick, so it kept peeling off. Oh my god, it was such a horrible project. That was the worst part for me because I didn't have to scrape the ceiling. But after I did that on Sunday this past weekend, my neck muscles were so sore from standing on a ladder and looking up, and we still have to paint.
Yeah.
So I'm not really looking forward to painting the ceiling.
I'm excited for it. I'm excited for like something visually new.
Absolutely.
Denise said if I were to go to Novi, how long in advance would I need to reserve a hotel room? I would need a handicap accessible room. You would need to book it right after this convention. Like now, go do it now if that's possible.
Yeah, it might not even be possible anymore.
When we were there was people, or at least a person, that booked their next year hotel that was why they were there, because they did not want to miss out on getting a hotel at that hotel. But if you do get a hotel at the hotel where the convention is, it's all indoors, and it would be very convenient for you. Very convenient. But I would recommend doing it at the second you can get it. You can get it for Novi next year, as soon as they announce it or you figure it out. Are you?
Yeah, I don't know if there's enough time to do it now because you're less than 2 months away.
The hotel's sold out now.
Is it?
Yeah, the hotel's been sold out for a while. But there's other hotels. But you're gonna want to go. You're gonna want to stay at the hotel that the event's at.
Sarah Benson says she moved in July and still has boxes. Oh, that makes my like OCD organizational heart sad. Like, put the things away. I can't live out of boxes. When our house was being redone from the water damage, we lived out of like all of our stuff just being piled in boxes everywhere. Like all my bathroom stuff in a box in the bathroom, and all our clothes just piled on Blake's bed. And it gives me so much anxiety to not have my stuff organized and put away. Emily also moved. Katie moved 4 times this year, once every 3 months. How is that even possible? Aren't leases usually like 6 months or a year? Are you that bad of a tenant? Do you keep getting kicked out?
When I was 5, I moved to Antioch up north for, I don't know, like a hot minute, really a year or so, right? And then there was movers that came and packed the stuff and moved us. And then like in 2000, after I was like, well, maybe it was like, yeah, it was like in year 2000. Maybe it was 99 or so. There's still the same boxes in the garage from the same moving company. Like a lot of the same stuff just sat in there and it never saw the light of day again. wasn't my stuff. It was probably my parents' stuff. But there was so many old boxes.
Brittany says that when she moved, she threw out 10 black garbage bags worth of stuff. That's the satisfying part. This is why I go through my stuff all the time. We go through like our back storage room and other places in the house probably every 2 to 3 months and just fill up the trash can. Like, we don't actually need all
And
this
it's so
stuff.
weird. It wasn't trash last time. But
Right, but now it's chat.
Now I can't deal with it.
No, we're done with it. It's trash. JM says, send a super chat. I hope you get it. I don't see a super chat, friend. I don't know what happened. Jess says it's really not a bad thing to not stay at that hotel. There's a lot in the area, not a ton of traffic, easy to get in and out of, and they have a lot of parking. Okay, good to know.
Yeah, I think even Brittany said she got a place that wasn't there.
Oh yeah, Brittany's going?
Uh-huh.
Nice.
Oh yeah,
I'm
you didn't know
excited
about that?
to meet Brittany in real
Yeah,
life.
Brittany's gonna go.
Katie says, I would drive, but it's December and there will probably be a snowstorm.
It's
so
okay, Katie.
I'm trying to convince Jason. He's got like 12 days of PTO right now, and I'm trying to convince him because I'm going to be 5 hours away from him, which is the closest I'll ever be without visiting him, and I'm trying to convince him to drive out for a day or two and come stay and hang out. But I don't know if it's going to work.
Probably not, but you can try. Hannah says, I wish I could go. I know, Hannah. The hotel is 10 minutes from the thing, Brittany says.
Melshane wants to know, will we be viewing the annual solar eclipse this Saturday as it passes
No!
by California?
Does it? I thought
no,
it... I
my mom brought
thought
it up,
the thing.
and she's like, there's an eclipse on Saturday, because she reads headlines.
That's how she sounds? Like,
Yes.
more tentacles mean more
Do you see there's an
iron.
eclipse? There's an eclipse on Saturday. Sorry, not sorry, Mom. So I'm like, hold up. There's always eclipses. They always make the headlines, and we can never see them. One time, I remember when I worked at the print shop, there was an eclipse, and I don't think it was total, but it was a pretty significant eclipse, and it was enough where we did the, like, holes in the cardboard or whatever to be able to, like, see it on the ground, and I was showing it to Carlos, and I'm pretty sure he didn't 100% believe what I was explaining to him was happening. So I looked at it, and it goes through, like, the west coast. Let me see if I can pull
Does
this
it?
map.
I saw it coming up through Texas and going up towards Steve's house.
Yes,
Like to where Santa lives.
not
but
where we are.
Yeah, I didn't even see it was like... It didn't even look like it was coming over here. But I should look in the side.
We should be able to see a partial... Like, we could probably do that thing again.
I have eclipse glasses from
Okay,
the
so
last one.
It
Some
goes
NASA
through a
ones.
huge chunk of Oregon, a tiny little triangle of very, very northern California, through a big chunk of Nevada, Utah, a little corner of Arizona, all through New Mexico, not like the whole state, but a big path through New Mexico and through Texas.
It's not for us.
It shows where we are probably like 70%. So
Oh, okay,
we should
hey.
see something. We're like in the 70 to 80% chunk. So yeah, we'll try to see it.
I have those glasses
I don't know
somewhere.
what time it's at. Oh, Hannah has serious FOMO from not going
I
to
know,
Novi.
Hannah. I'm sorry.
Aw.
I would totally love it if you got to go.
Katie with her explanation. I moved into an apartment with Emma, lived with my parents again for 3 months, moved back in with Emma. Is Emma your sister? Is
Yeah.
Emma your sister?
Uh-huh.
What happened? Did you get in a fight with your sister and move out? That lease ended, so I moved in with Emma and her boyfriend, and then we moved again the other day. Oh, that sounds exhausting.
Yeah, but she's so young.
You probably don't have as much stuff as I have. That's all I can think. Like, you don't think you have that much stuff when it's put away in your house, but the minute you have to, like, when our kitchen got redone, and we had to put all of our kitchen stuff in boxes, oh, I don't have that much. It's just a few cupboards. You have so much stuff.
You came with so much stuff.
So much stuff.
I was like, you should move in with me. And then all of a sudden, like, the
I was
boxes,
like, hold on,
started
I've
showing
got
up.
this.
And then, like, every day you'd come over and you would bring, like, more boxes.
I just filled my car with
And
everything
then-
I could.
and then at
Not
one
only
point-
that, I already owned like a full set of dishes because I was super into leopard print, and I found leopard print dishes and I bought them, and I lived with my mom. I had nowhere to use my leopard print dishes, so I showed up like, I've got dishes.
You did. You came with a house in a box.
I
But
did.
there were so many boxes, and they were all stacked up, like where like the living room would be in an
Yes.
in a 1-bedroom apartment, like where the like by the sliding glass door would be in a 1-bedroom apartment. In like I didn't have anything, so like it was just boxes.
You had a mattress on the floor, a desk, a TV stand and a TV.
Someone at NASA gave me
Blake
used
had a
couch.
bed.
Gave me
You had a couch.
a bad couch. Yeah, it was like a used couch.
It wasn't that bad, but we did cover it with blankets. Yeah, you really didn't have that much stuff.
No,
and
I
had
didn't have that much
tons
stuff.
of stuff.
But yeah, you came with like all kinds of stuff.
I had a whole house worth of stuff. Like I had a coffee table and everything, like because I had a huge bedroom, so
I'm gonna win.
I didn't have the couch when we moved in together. Good job.
I won.
I had already gotten rid of my burgundy velvet sofa bed that I had, but I'm pretty sure I still had the coffee table, and I moved in with a coffee table, the leopard print one.
Jess says if Jason doesn't show up, you gotta disown him.
If what?
Jason doesn't show up, you gotta disown him.
Oh, look, to be fair, he works in the field of, like, snow management.
He should work in the field of snow management in Detroit, or in Michigan.
I'm saying, it's a weekend. Come out for the weekend. But if there's any sort of snowstorm, like, it doesn't matter if it's 2 in the morning, he has to work. And he's got 2 small children, a 1.5-year-old and a 5-year-old, so...
Jess says it's not gonna snow. She's basing it on the
not.
fact of the late summer at her house. But, you know, it doesn't snow till it snows, but I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be like it was, I hope not, when we were there a couple years ago. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I really don't want to fly into snow. That would be a little bit scary.
That would be a little bit scary.
I mean, they're professionals. I'm sure they know what they're doing. But, yeah, I'm really hoping Jason can make the 5-hour drive. And he's like, my kid would be so mad if I went and saw you without him. I'm like, bring your kid! Screw it. Why not?
Yeah.
And Brittany says, I thought I didn't have much to move. I was so very wrong. Even, like, your closet, you don't think you have that many clothes until you take it out and, like, lay it on your bed or try to box it up or bag it up or whatever. It's so much.
Oh, that's right. Katie had the worst time. Like, they canceled her flight. Her whole town's full of snow. They had to, like, drive to another
I remember that.
place,
yeah,
another, like,
some
state.
Weird last-minute changes.
And then on the way back, it was crazy, too. And just their whole town was a shutdown.
Jess says it's going to be a very, very mild winter. That's what I like to hear. I don't have winter clothes.
Oh, inside there, you're hot. You're like... You're in shorts and t-shirts inside the convention center. It's too hot in there. Just too many exhales. And it's just hot.
I don't wear shorts.
Yeah, you will not. It's weird. You will be warmer there than you are here. Like even the air in here is still colder than the air anywhere.
Right.
The Home Depot. I don't understand how that big old Home Depot could they. Dude, there's 4 people in the Home Depot. Jess and I are 2 of them, and like they still have it on full blast.
That's crazy.
It's crazy.
Katie says she might take the time off and. Maybe she'll try and drive
Aww.
if she sees good weather.
We'll go pick up Hannah in Kentucky.
Where does Hannah live?
Oh, Kansas?
There you go.
I know it was one of the KY
I got
states.
you, Hannah.
Is KY? Is that where it is? Kentucky is KY?
That's Kentucky.
And Kansas is KS?
Probably.
Okay. Sorry, Hannah. That would be awesome.
Are you going to do another round? There's only 3 people there with you.
Yeah, let's do one more. I'm doing one more, and then we'll hang out with the cats for a little bit.
And Katie says, I mean, it'd be like 14 hours. You're young. What's a 14-hour road trip? So long. I would never. In my 20s, absolutely. F it. Let's go on a 14-hour road trip. Why not? Why not? There were times I drove 6 hours to San Francisco, like left in the morning, drove 6 hours, went to a concert that was probably 6 hours, it was like a festival thing, and then hopped in the car and drove back home. No big deal. Remember the one time, like probably 10 years ago, I hopped in the car with Anna and drove to Arizona, and we went to some event and like sold our wares that we had made, and then we hopped in the car and drove home.
You did. You were. That was hardcore.
Yeah, that was like a 4 or 5 hour drive too. Jess said we did 14 hours last year driving from Georgia to Ohio. Oh, I just can't do it. It's too much.
It's so much different.
My like sciatic nerve hurts.
That part's fair. It is so much different driving there than it is here.
Right. Just sitting in the car for that long
Finally!
was really painful for me.
Yes. Do. I have no idea what this is. Hopefully Captain...
Oh, you got your boat. Yay.
Yep,
I tried.
Hopefully Captain Stubbean's here. That's a timely reference. Who knows who Captain Stubbean is?
I'm going to guess Love Boat, because you love the timely Love Boat references. Wilton says it'd be easy for us. Go to Indian River, get on I-75, and stay there until Novi. Like, leave now? Stay until Novi?
I see that 75. There's nobody ever on it. It's like their, like, throughfare thing. It's got some lanes on each side of it, because sometimes we cross over it when we drive places. There's nobody ever on it. And if it is, it's just a truck.
She said, no, not now. That's what it sounded like. You were just going to drive there and stay there until Novi. Only because we talk about Novi as an event. I know it's a place. But, like, Novi, we're going to Novi. Like, the event that's actually not
I'm
even
going to Novi University!
I'm very amused at you people with I-75 and I-29.
You'll get, yeah.
We don't call it that.
It's like the bingo.
You get on the 75 and the 29.
Oh, this is confusing, but I love this.
Sarah Benson says she now lives only 45 minutes from Novi. Are you going?
Brittany must be changing cartridges because I'm winning.
I didn't see her purple hair there.
Oh, she probably went to work.
Probably. Sarah Benson says yes, she thinks she's going. Oh, Jess is in our camp. She doesn't call it I-75. She just calls it... no, but see, you just say 75. We say the 75. Like how you say the freeway. Although you guys probably say the highway. The highway. Which my brother says now and is really weird to me. Because we grew up calling it the freeway. Did you blow yourself up? Good job, Dan. Good job. For once, the Midwest doesn't add to make it longer. It's not the 75. It's just 75. Just 75. 75, we call it expressway.
Expressway,
we don't
that's
call
what it was.
anything here an expressway.
It is express, yeah, because there's no express. Everything's slow as heck.
It's true.
I like that track. For it being so small, it was big. So has anybody watched Survivor?
Or Amazing Race.
Or Amazing
or
Race.
Big Brother.
We'll watch some Survivor tonight.
Oh yeah, we got 3 hours of Survivor and Amazing Race.
Oof.
How about Celebrity Jeopardy and Celebrity Wheel of Fortune?
Oh, that's
Is
right.
anybody watching that? We don't
tonight.
usually watch the regular stuff, but the celebrity ones are pretty amusing. What celebrities have we recognized? The guy from Office Space was on the first Celebrity Jeopardy episode.
Kevin from The Office was on this last episode. I like Celebrity Jeopardy. It's fine. I could get a couple right. Wheel of Fortune gives me so much anxiety. I can never bumble it out of my mouth.
I'm so good at it.
You look at seriously, no lie. Crystal will answer the Wheel of Fortune thing like 30 seconds to a minute before they do.
I'm really good at it.
And they're just staring at it. And I keep telling Crystal she should go on that show because she gets it all the time. But it's going to be like Dantix.
Yeah, when you're on the spot, you can't do it.
Right. But you're so good at Wheel of Fortune. And I'm just like, 2 in the push, man, 2 in the push, 2 in the hand was 1. Oh! And then, like, I had so much anxiety. Oh, Penn was on it.
Oh, yeah. Penn, like from Penn and Teller.
Penn Jillette was on it.
And who else?
There was a writer that was really cool on it last time. He was like the writer from
Use your words.
It wasn't Freaks and Geeks. It was Sheldon, young Sheldon. No, it was he was the writer for one of the TV shows, and he was really funny. And he was really smart, and he was getting them. He was getting them fast. Boing. I love the mushrooms.
Hannah says the on the spot thing is real. Just as Jamie always does that with Wheel as well. I can never figure those out. To me, it's just a process of elimination. There are only so many words and so many letter combinations. So if you know what letters have been picked and what letters are there, like it can only be so many words.
But by then it's Also, Crystal goes crazy when anybody buys a vowel, and I get that part after watching for a while.
Okay, now
it's like you know that if it's 2 letters and there's an F there, it's only O.
No, it could be an I.
And this is why I
Good job, Dan. Good job. Okay, but now that we've watched a few more episodes, we don't really watch it. We catch a little here and there. I don't really pay attention.
I'm in now because like I've never in my life gotten one right.
No, you've got a pretty decent rate at Jeopardy, like 5%.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, if it's a category, you know. But now that we've watched it a little bit more, I do see the value in buying a vowel if it's a really long puzzle with really long words. I do see the value there to try to figure it out, but only if you know if there's like a 2-letter word or a 3-letter word and you know it's like a the or an and or an is or something, and you know there's going to be that vowel. When people buy a vowel and there are none of that vowel, oh my god, you just wasted money and your turn. So pointless.
But I've never gotten one right on Jeopardy or on Wheel of Fortune. It makes me go crazy. I just I don't know. So the last couple of weeks we were watching Celebrity, Wheel of Fortune, and Jeopardy, but it's only one a week for this one.
Yes, only on Wednesdays. Katie says her dad's so good at Jeopardy, it's no fun to play with him. Aw. I'm pretty good at Jeopardy. I would say like 25%.
You do really good at Jeopardy.
20,
you do,
25?
yeah, you do really well at the smart at the smart
There
ones.
have been a handful of Dantix
There has
things
been.
that I know from
There has
Dantix,
been.
which I did look up, like Jeopardy databases and stuff, so that makes sense. But I know like obscure weird stuff. If they're word based, I'm pretty good at it. Because words, like same with the Wheel of Fortune
Right.
stuff.
Can you scroll back up? Somebody said they finally made a live stream. Who was that? Because I scrolled up.
Caitlin.
Caitlin, welcome. Welcome to us hanging out. We were playing some Mario Kart.
Yeah, she said it's been a while.
Yes. I can get some of Jeopardy. I'm really good at any pop culture. I'm really good at computer stuff. I'm really good at the 90s. Anything that happened in the 90s, like, I'm pretty solid with. That was probably my peak pay attention time. But some of them I don't get. You know, one of them's all like the theory of us, and like the word us was in the word.
That's
and
the
then,
stuff
like,
that I'm good at. When you're giving me part of what's in the word, like all of the answers are gonna have
It was like
us in it. All
yeah,
the answers
and
are gonna start with like B and B. I can do that.
And the answer is like asparagus, or
Right.
And so like
Because again, you've limited the word options, so it's easier to pull from that.
But if they don't explain to me exactly what it means, then I don't kind of get it. And then it's like another layer on top of trying to like get that thing, and it's so hard to put on my smart hat. So, but I do enjoy Jeopardy. I do enjoy it. It's a lot of fun for me to yell at the TV.
The celebrity one is good on both accounts, on Jeopardy and Wheel of Fortune, because it's not the normal people that are on there that are like trying to prove how intelligent they are. They're like nerdy smart people.
And they're smart on there, but it's I feel like it's our level.
Yes, yeah. The categories I feel like are a little bit dumbed down, and the people are, you know, they're actors and comedians and stuff.
yeah.
So they're not taking it as seriously. They're winning $30,000 for their charity no matter what happens. And
People get enough wrong.
yes,
People get enough wrong.
they get them wrong,
Yeah,
and they
get them wrong.
Like, oh, that's what that category means when they're on like the fourth question in the category they hadn't caught on yet.
I
It's
like
pretty
that.
funny.
I don't know what's gonna happen when we go back to regular try hard Jeopardy.
Yeah, we're not gonna do so well. Brittany says that she has Wheel of Fortune on her Switch, and we should play it. Nobody.
I have.
Totally should.
I have. Which one do I have? I don't have Wheel of Fortune on my Switch. We have. What's the name of the one that where the survey says?
Family Feud.
Family Feud. Because we were gonna try to do that multiplayer with everybody, but it didn't work. Like the game was very much clunky.
Caitlin says, I can watch lives without school in the way since I graduated high school in June.
Yay!
On
Congratulations!
graduating.
Welcome to adulthood, which I was just telling Katie the other day how fun it is to be an adult. I love it.
Depends on how you look at it.
I love it. You can do anything you want.
When I went to the doctor on Friday, I was like, is there some sort of panel you can do to see, like, if I'm missing vitamins in my body? Because I'm, like, always tired, and I don't know if that's just being an adult or if something's wrong with me. And he didn't even laugh, but
No?
I feel like it's
You
just
didn't
being
get
an
it-
adult. Like, are you just always tired as an
No.
adult, or is it just me? I'm just always tired. I could fall asleep right now. I fell asleep for, like, half an hour at work
no,
today.
No.
What did you do?
Oh! I got passed at the end!
It's 'cause you
Oh
stopped
my gosh!
accelerating.
Marianne, you hit me with the thing and I couldn't recover. I ran out of talent. Good job,
Brittany
bro.
says Hot Steve is playing.
Is what? Is playing
Is
this?
playing, yes.
Hot Steve will be at the Novi Pet Expo.
Oh, hey, and so will
Oh.
Brittany.
It's Hot Steve Con. Hot Steve Con 2023.
Steve, are you blushing?
Hot Steve Con.
Linda says she's hoping to send our winter care package
Oh yes,
next
I'm
week.
sorry. You said that
Awesome.
earlier. I don't know if I mentioned it, but yay, thank you.
Hannah concurs. Adulting sucks.
I
Katie says bills and moving. I guess.
After a lot of years, you just get used to it. I'm having a great time being an adult right now.
Caitlin says, I know, right? I'm 18 now. Well, good luck. It's all downhill from here.
Except
No, I'd say like for like 7 years it's good. Till you're like 25, right?
23. Nobody likes you
when
when
you're
23.
But it's good till you're like 25.
I showed the most adult strength. I didn't buy anything off of Prime Day. Did anybody get anything good off of Prime Day?
Oh, I did.
Crystal did.
I spent $250 at 1 a.m.
I know there's a cabinet.
But
a cabinet
look,
showed up today that needs to be assembled.
fair, all I did was go through my saved shopping list, my wish list, and my saved for later cart,
I'm
and
glad
pick
you
out
got
the stuff that was on sale.
You never pull the trigger on things, and it takes you way too long to.
Do you know that I literally have
To buy
no
stuff.
fewer than okay, so on my phone right now in the Safari browser, I probably have close to 100 tabs open, and no fewer
Oh my
than
gosh,
like
Jess. Close the tab.
40 of them are items that I want to buy and I haven't pulled the trigger on. And they will either sell out, like the Real Big Fish vinyl I didn't pull the trigger on, or I'll eventually buy the item, one or the other.
Yeah, so I'm glad that you like actually got some stuff. I did not get anything. There wasn't anything really for me on Prime Day. I thought it had more better. I thought it had more better stuff than last Prime Day. I was really disappointed in last Prime Day. Like there was like those Propel water packets that we get. Those were on sale. There was like things that were relevant to us that were on sale this time.
Yeah. People suggesting things that are wrong with me. Thyroid.
Okay.
Possible. Iron. Somebody said taking iron.
Did you know that your thyroid is not in your thigh? Did you know that?
I did know that.
Did you? Oh my gosh, it's totally not in your thigh.
Do you know it's THY, not THIGH? The Bigler crew is here. Hello, Biglers.
Hi.
Hey, Nanda, did you order your glasses yet? I'm gonna keep reminding you until you did.
Nanda, Crystal barely wears her glasses.
I wear them all day at work. All day. The whole day. I promise you. You could ask my mom. She'll tell you. So I did mention to the doctor that I'm a vegetarian and have been for like almost 30 years, to which he was kind of astounded and like, no chicken, no fish? And I'm like, bro, vegetarian. I didn't tell him about the microwave meatloaf, but, yeah, so I have a feeling it might be due to that, like that's catching up to me, that I need iron and whatever else I'm missing from meat things, but they did a test, we'll see.
Oh my god, is that Steve way up there? Is that a Canadian Yoshi?
It's red, it might be.
Oh man, Brittany's hard to catch right now. You have to like do a half pipe run.
Sarah's thinking about staying overnight either Friday or Saturday. You should. Then
Do
you can
it.
hang out with us for 2 days instead of just a quick lunch. Katie has 500 something. That's the limit. I don't know what 500 you have. I don't know what we're talking about.
Is she measuring a year?
Husky Mombronico did not order anything. I keep looking like there's going to be something really great. There's nothing like the stuff that they're like, this is on sale. Like I said, it was pretty much just.
You just said you got like $200 of the stuff.
Right, but it was pretty much just the things I was already looking at that happened to be on sale. Look, I bought razors. Like
Whose
the
banana
razors
peel
that
was that
I
at the
used to
end?
shave my legs were on sale, so I'm stocked up on those for the year.
Oh, you got me again at the finish line? Oh man.
Liz has knee replacements in her future. I have a feeling I do too. Katie says 500 tabs like on your phone. Oh my gosh.
That's crazy.
I don't think I want to play anymore. My knuckles hurt.
Was that the end of it?
Yes.
Good job, Brittany.
You came in second. Good job. Followed by Corinne, Marianne, and Steve with 7 points.
Yay. I gotta run to the little streamers.
Do you? You're gonna leave me here by myself?
I mean,
Katie says, I gave up on clearing them. I go through, like, once a month I try to go through and be like, what is irrelevant? What web pages no longer exist? Because some of them are that far back. And it's stupid stuff. It's... The very first tab I have open on my phone is a website that archives old rave flyers, but they want you to mail them in, not scan them. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to part with them. Let me hold on to this tab and see if I want to part with my old rave flyers at some point. I'm never going to. I'm going to save them forever. That's my memories. But nope, there's that tab. Sarah says, I clear mine all the time. You have more self-control than I do. I just, there's things I want and I forget all about them, and then I scroll through them and, oh, look, that thing. There was some artist that my brother loved, and he loved the art, but he's like, oh, my wife would never let me hang this in the house, and whatever it was like kind of a dark theme, and it didn't really go, and I'm like, dude, I'll buy you it. And she's like, he said, no, don't do it. And I left that tab open in case one day that changes. It just has 32 tabs open in one window right now. Oh yeah, Dan gets so mad at all the tabs I have open, and then I'll just open a new window if I'm doing something different. Like, I've been shopping on Amazon and I have 32 tabs open on Amazon. Oh, now I need to work on Dantix questions. Let me just open a new window, and then I'll open all the tabs for the Dantix questions, and I've got the spreadsheet and the StreamSmart software, and then all the things I've been searching, and it's an extension of my brain. And 15 in another, which are non-work based. Yep, that's how my brain works.
Can you zap me?
Always.
Okay, thanks. Hi, everybody. Okay, I'm done Mario Kart 2, but we can hang out for a little bit. I see you have Precious and Mooch.
I do. They've actually
Usually-
been here the whole time, completely knocked out.
Yeah, usually Baxter is good for a lap or two. I don't know where the heck Baxter is.
I
He's
have
over there.
not seen him all day. Is that him up
Yeah,
there?
he's right there. Baxter. Hi, Baxter. The cats, I know I say this all the time, the cats are so good.
They really are.
Oh my gosh, the cats are so good. I gotta shock something.
So if you don't shock the computer.
Yeah, so I didn't shock the computer. Because that was a blunder.
Well, it's belly rubbing day.
It is. Oh wait, that's Roxy.
I thought it looked small.
Baxter.
And his schnoz is longer.
Bax. And then of course we have Circus Topo.
Is he running?
No, it's me.
Oh.
We have Circus Topo back here that runs in his wheel. No, they're around here somewhere. Topo.
Brittany has 20 tabs open in her brain web page and can't find where that music is coming from. Do you have your humidifier on? No, it was put away for the summer. Since we have the evaporative cooler, it's like water-based, so it stays humid enough inside the house. Now that that's not on so much, and it's probably almost time to turn on the heater, the humidifier will have to come back out. Yeah, we just have a little one, and it helps. We usually just run it like in the dining room kitchen area where the computer is to try to help with that, but we just haven't done that yet.
What's up? You half asleep?
Hannah says, Little Bit's turning into a good cat. That means you're a good owner. Wilton says, so our two kittens, Boo and Leela, are doing great. I love their names. It's adorable. We found out Don's brother threw them out there to catch mice, but didn't even spay them first. I guess he wants 3,000 cats in, like, the next year, right? Like, that's how quick that happens.
Oh, here comes Baxter.
It's not a slow process.
Him and Topo are here. They're both half asleep.
Come here, bud. Do we make enough noise to wake you
Yeah.
up?
Come here.
Now everybody's on the move.
Yeah. Oh, yep. There's 5 more over here. I'll see if I can get him.
Hannah says, well, duh. We knew I was a good owner, didn't we?
Come here. Topo.
Every time I see, like, that Jackson Galaxy show, what's it called? My Cat from Hell?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you guys have ever watched that, I always just feel like these are people who are not in tune to their animals, and they're just like, my cat's terrible, and I don't know why.
They have relationship issues, too.
Yes.
A lot of them.
Yeah, if they're couples, they're always fighting and stuff, and it's just, it always feels like, did you look in a mirror to figure out what the problem is? Like, if your cat's scared and you're just, like, stomping through the room, well, that's why your cat's scared. Why don't you...
A lot of pet owners that are like, oh, look, like, I'm now moved in with you, and me and the cat don't get along.
Yes,
and I'm like,
there's lots of that.
How do you not get along with the pet?
I have now convinced the black and white cat at work, like, we're friends. Like, she comes up to me and I pet her. I'm going to go out tomorrow and try to cut some of the... She's got some mats in her back. I'm going to try to cut them out. And I think I've made enough friends with her that we can do that. But, like, anytime there's a cat, I can make it be my friend if I'm given enough time. I don't understand how you live with a cat and can't get it to be
Or
your
just any
friend.
pet. I don't think I've ever had a pet that, like, that was, like, petable, that, like, didn't like me.
Right. Like, it's not that hard.
Baxter's here half asleep. Come here.
Marianne says, I turned on the heater a few days ago. It was 16 Celsius at my apartment. I don't know what that means.
We
do need to turn it on, but we live in Dusty Town, so we need to vacuum the heater vents. Plus, we sanded the ceiling, and a layer of dust got all over everything, and I know it's in the heater vents.
Okay.
So I don't want to turn on the heater and have that all blow up into the house.
It's 60 degrees.
Okay, so it's about that chilly in the morning.
Yeah.
I think the next few days, we might want to vacuum it out tonight, because I think the next few days are going to be like in the 40s overnight.
Yeah.
We might need to get the heater going for tonight.
We could do that.
Yeah, it's necessary. But yeah, we just have not done that yet. Wilton says, I'm getting Boo used to being brushed. She's my first long-haired cat. Yes, please keep up on that. I don't know if you were here when we were talking about it the other day. Mama cat does not seem to groom herself from about the waist back.
Me
so
neither.
she's already, she's already getting all matted, and we've had to cut mats out of her.
We have
so
this.
yeah, we got this brush has basically like a little blade in it.
I take it off and I pet the cats. Oh, and they kind of know still, and I have it here. So I pet the cats with it hidden in my hand, and then just in case I gotta cut a fool. But like, I have it in my hand.
It's not that it's sharp. There's still like the bristles. I don't know how well you can see it.
I'm sure you know.
But behind the bristles is a little blade, so it helps to thin the hair out. So I would recommend that.
But we did cut some parts out of Mama Cat.
And Marianne said it was about 60. I had to Google it. So Dan asked ALEXA. Steve says, I turned my heat on. It barely needs to run, but it's dropping into the low 60s inside. It's still, I mean, yesterday was like 80-something, wasn't it? Or the day before. Today was cold and windy. I kept my sweatshirt on all day today. It was not warm even out in the sun.
Come on.
But it's that time of year for us, one might call spring or fall, where instead of having a season, we just have like 40-degree fluctuations in temperature. So it'll be 40 degrees overnight and 80 degrees in the midday. So it's definitely like heater on at night, and then it's not time to cover up the cooler yet because it still gets hot and stuffy in here, and you gotta, even if you don't put on the air, you have to put on like the vent and just like flush the air through the house because it's still kind of warm. Adele completely forgot about this stream, but we're on the right time zone. Wilton says it's 45 here. Yeah, that's heater weather. We just aren't there yet. Autumn sounds bougie. I don't call it autumn.
Oh, you happy guy? Look at this. Move.
Oh, are you snuggling with Baxter?
I guess so.
Come here, my buddy. I don't have your blanket, but I have a blanket.
He sure is a buddy, isn't he?
He is my little buddy.
He comes around and he wants to...
Did that scare you?
He wants to snuggle. He loves... This is his blanket?
Yes.
How old is this blanket, Crystal?
This blanket is older than Blake. My mom got me this for Christmas one year when I was like a teenager, and it was in okay shape until we got the twins, and now they have pulled all these little strings out of it. They've like torn and chewed holes into it, and I don't know where to find, like, where do you find a blanket like this? I feel like you get them at the flea market. Like, where do I find this? And it used to be my favorite blanket, but now it's getting kind of sad.
But he's so good.
He loves it. If he comes running over here and he's like looking to hang out, if I grab the leopard blanket, he's like, yes, that's my jam. Let's hang out on my blanket.
Come here, Roxy.
Come on.
Roxy's right here at the edge, but she's
what's up, my
standing on my
buddy?
desk. Hi, Sleepy.
What else is happening here? Oh, it's still hard to see because it's far away.
Just says it's 43 at her house. 45, 43.
Ooh, 113 for Adele. Ouch.
Whew.
I think we're done with the hundreds. It's going to be, I think, 90 this weekend. Because we were commenting this morning on the neighbors already covered up their cooler and trying to figure out, like, is it time yet? 'Cause we call the people now to come take care of it. We're not maintaining it ourselves anymore. And I looked and it's going to be like 87 and 90. Even if we don't need the air on, like even if it's cool enough to open the windows, it just feels like it gets hot and stuffy and you need to have, like, moving air in the house. And the cooler is the best way to do that.
Roxy girl?
Oh, somebody just joined, but I think we're all done. Okay.
Yes.
Are you done?
Yes, we're all done for the Mario Kart. We're just hanging out with cats for a little bit and then we'll go for the night. I have worn my beautiful robe like 2 or 3 times. I've worn my beautiful robe now, which is so good because I got it at the end of winter last year, so I get a full winter of morning editing all cuddled up.
It's definitely chilly in the morning. I've been doing the curly hair for a couple months now. It's a little chilly to go outside with still sort of wet hair.
Yeah.
Because I don't have enough time to dry.
But this is, sorry I missed Mario. It's okay. It was fun.
Oh, Hannah's got outside cats. I'm not going to get up and go to the camera, but people can go to RFS Cats on Facebook to see. Aw, she got a whole little family.
Aw. There's a kitty and a mooch and a Kamiko.
She's hoping to do TNR with them thanks to a local cat community. Oh, I hope you can.
Yeah, that would be nice. Or see if they can get them adopted somewhere. We don't have any outside cats right now, and that's it. Hopefully, I don't.
Yeah, there's none in our neighborhood right now.
Hopefully, I don't see another kitten. Oh yeah, no, you saw one yesterday. You saw a little.
It had
Kamiko.
a collar on.
Yeah,
I think the neighbors got another cat.
So right now, it's been there for a minute because a couple months ago, I swear I saw it run by, and I looked for Kamiko everywhere. I'm like, I didn't let her out.
Yeah, I think they're in competition with us.
But okay, so yeah, so right now we don't have any. So fortunately or whatever, like I'm kind of thankful right this second that there's none. Like, hopefully I don't find any more, because it was hard to take care of the outside cats.
It's hard when they're so feral that you can't pet them.
It was very...
But you have to feed them, but you can't, like, rescue them or do anything.
Yeah.
And Wilton says, I always go outside with wet hair. It freezes on my head, and I'm used to it.
I don't know what that's like, though.
It doesn't get cold enough to, like, actually freeze your wet hair.
Yeah. I haven't done that where you see, like, icicles coming from your face and stuff. I haven't been like that.
Hey, sleepyhead.
I haven't been, like, that cold.
Facts.
Come here, Baxter.
No, he's got an itch.
Come on, Bax.
Hannah says they're loved here, though they would all probably get adopted easily. They are taming pretty easily. Awesome. Best thing you can do aside from feeding them is get them used to people so they can be adopted out. If not, the TNR group will trap them, neuter them, and release them right back into the neighborhood, which helps keep the feral
It works.
cat population
I actually
down.
am TNR.
Yeah, it's worked. It's kept the feral male population down around
I'm
here.
I'm TNR.
They've done it at my work, and a lot of the friendlier cats did not ever come back. I like to believe they got adopted. My little scruff muffin, I hope he got adopted. But there's a handful of cats there now, and that's it. It's not. There's no babies coming around. Like, all the ones that are there are ear tipped and fixed.
Yep. Well, huzzah! Thanks for hanging out, everybody. That was fun. We'll be back on Saturday for Hot Wheels night.
Yes.
And then
no
next
show Friday.
No show Friday. We're gonna go to a concert, so that'll be fun. But Saturday we'll have a show, and then next Friday and Saturday we'll have a cooking show, a baking show, and Adulthood 2.0.
Yes, and we have s'mores cookies on the calendar, but I don't know if that's what we're doing. If you saw my Getting Baked with Crystal post, I made the best s'mores cookies out of the key lime pie crumble copycat cookie. I put marshmallow fluff in it and then put chocolate over the top, and they are amazing. So I don't know if I want to do s'mores cookies now. So we'll make something.
We'll
be there and we'll bake something.
Yeah. Yes. Steve says, have a great night, everyone. Thanks for the fun, Dana Crystal. Oh, thanks for showing up, Steve. I like it when you show up. It makes me happy. Hannah said, they'd be loved if they were released back here. Well, that's fair.
If they've got a safe place to be and, you know, there's not, like, wild dogs running around and someone's going to feed them, then...
Yes.
That's fine.
Linda says, awesome. Can't wait for car Saturday. Yes, me too. And I'll send you a pic of the car so you can pick out your car. It's a member video. What's a member video?
Your video?
Oh,
Did
my...
somebody say something about the video?
Do I? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't see anything.
Okay. Well, thank you for hanging out, everybody. Like I said, we'll be back on Saturday, and we'll have lots of fun again. The Hot Wheel night will be great. I don't know what the track is yet. I don't know. Blake was trying to 3D print me some pieces, but then he was having issues with his printer, so I might have to go to Plan B, which is back to Plan A, which is, I don't know. I'll figure it out.
Oh, Brittany says your s'more cookie. It was in the member video.
It was in
Gotcha.
the member video. Okay.
Yes, and I also made a post about it on Instagram and Facebook on the Getting Baked with Crystal pages.
Oh, great.
So you can see pictures of them. But
Yeah.
they're really good. The s'mores ones are amazing.
Well, thank you, everybody. And,
Bye, guys.
well, I have to go touch something else to shock it first. Woo!
Thanks
Did
for
you
not
hear that?
picking me. I did.
So thank you, everybody, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, guys. See you Saturday.
Bye.